Good morning, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans for Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. Lance Brock here. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday morning so far. And without any further ado, gonna get into tonight's episode of AEW Collision. And last night, Collision was live from the Erie Insurance Arena in Erie, Pennsylvania. Our commentators tonight: Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness, and Tony, as competition in the Blue League continued in the Continental Classic. And I thought tonight was another really good night of action as Brody King took on Claudio Castagnoli. This one I thought was really good, and all I have to say is this one is definitely a match recommendation of the night here. Brody King and Claudio Castagnoli. If you have not seen this match yet, I definitely recommend checking it out. Some really good action here. And also Abaddon taking on Kiera Hogan, which I have said before that big fan of Abaddon, and I wished that they would start using her more, and so far they have. Also, Kiera Hogan, I'm a big fan of as well. And it was Abaddon getting the win over Hogan here. So hopefully they will continue to push these two as top stars of the women's division here in Ring of Honor. Andrade El Idolo defeated Daniel Garcia in another very good match. And it was Daddy Magic Matt Menard kind of getting around that rule of no outside interference, and he was on commentary for the whole time, but Kevin Kelly told him that if he did get involved that he would be fired, which he did not get involved at all. And it was Andrade picking up the win to advance in the Continental Classic. And we have the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, along with Roderick Strong, taking on the Iron Savages, Boulder and Bronson, with Jack Jameson in their corner. Again, I thought this was a really good one here. Taven and Bennett have been great, actually. I think, along with Roderick Strong, I think they have been doing this thing very well. The whole thing with Roderick Strong being in the wheelchair and everything, I think they have just done this great. Big fan of it. And we have the House of Black, Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews taking on the team of the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. Once again, with this one, we got two guys that I am definitely a big fan of. In Daniels and Sydal and Black and Matthews. I thought these guys just worked very well together. Had an awesome match. And once again, definitely a match recommendation from the show. If you have not seen this episode of Ring of Honor yet, I definitely recommend that you check it out. And we have El Hijo del Vikingo taking on Kip Sabian. Fantastic match here. I thought both of them were great in this one. And our main event of Ring of Honor this week, we have the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, taking on the Mad King, Eddie Kingston. And this, I just loved it. I thought this was great. They had a filling out process of Eddie Kingston telling him, or Danielson telling him that he did not want the sad Eddie Kingston, the depressed Eddie Kingston. And this one was just phenomenal. These two put on a classic, I thought. Another match recommendation, if you have not seen this match between Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston, or for some reason you have not been following it, what's been going on between these two on Ring of Honor, on Honor Club, definitely check it out. It was great. Danielson coming out on top. And finally, we had the Tony Khan graduation, I guess you could say, MIT graduation, I should say, with Billy Starks and Athena. This has been building for a while, and finally, first it looks like Athena, that she is the only one graduating, and then finally Billy Starks sticks up for herself, and she asks, "What about me?" Then she throws Athena into the barricade and picks up the Ring of Honor World Women's Championship and sets it down. And then we see in the back Tony Khan with Lexi Nair, and Billy Starks comes up and asks for her shot, and she gets it. It will be Billy Starks taking on Athena at Ring of Honor Final Battle December 15th. And this year, Ring of Honor, our Final Battle, will be available on Honor Club to watch. You don't have to pay any extra like before. It's free to all subscribers, so all you have to do is subscribe to Honor Club, and you will get Final Battle included. Once again, I say that I've said this before, but definitely it is worth checking out Honor Club, even if you just try it for 1 month. And I'm sure you won't be disappointed. It's a great service, and I definitely recommend it. Not only for the weekly Honor Club, but also all the other archive Ring of Honor action on there is definitely great. I definitely recommend it. They're not sponsoring the podcast or anything. That's not why I'm saying it, but I wish they would though. But I really think it's great, and I definitely recommend checking it out, and I don't think you will be disappointed. So that is all today for this episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And hope to be back with another new episode soon. Hopefully, tonight is Sunday, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be back with another episode. After another day of bell ringing tomorrow, ready to talk all about Monday Night Raw tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Until then, have a great pro wrestling day.